Conclusion. Dreams survive.
We've reached the final chapter of this narrative, but that doesn't mean it's over. As I've said, memories have a tendency to stick around. Besides, you wouldn't forget everything you've read as soon as you close a book, if it was any good anyway. Just like, I bet you could still remember your favorite sunset you've witnessed, or the best spot to get coffee, or that one song that narrated your childhood. And for those of you who dislike endings, I'll count myself in here too. I hope you'll stick around. What you're waiting to hear may be coming next.
Is this where they keep the memories? Tucked in the cracks, just out of sight. Shadows follow us around, and sometimes the wind sounds like voices of the past. I think you'd like it here, stuck somewhere in the between, like my own secret world, where no one can see or touch or ridicule. Lost somewhere in memory. First days, last hugs, I'll see you soon in starry skies. I get lost here some days, hidden from the horizon and words never spoken. But that locker, this bench, the grand old tree are always there in my memory. And some days, they're exactly what I need to bring me back.
I wouldn't trade the time I spent at college for nearly anything. The lessons I learned, the relationships I formed, the memories I made, all of it, the good and the bad. I wouldn't be me today without it all, and I think who I am today is better off for it. The likelihood of you having a perfect college experience, or any other experience for that matter, is very slim. Mine wasn't perfect. Actually, it was quite messy. It oftentimes felt like being waltzed around by drama and pushed into inevitable crashes, all for the sake of plot. But you could ask the perspective of any of my friends and they'd remember the stories from a different angle, tell you something different. And that's a part of the beauty of it all. College, life is throwing all of these amazing stories with unique beliefs and upbringings into one wild, vast, unknown territory. Some succeed, some get stuck in the past, some stay quiet until the end, and some are just along for the ride. But it takes all of us, tiny pieces in an overarching masterpiece, too large for us to even be able to see.
Slept without looking and tumbled into the sun. The water was freezing. She spent a month sneezing, but said she would do it again. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to of madness is key to give us new colors to see. Who knows where it will lead us? And that's why they need us. So bring on the rebels, the ripples from pebbles, the poets and painters and plays. And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that break. Here's to the mess we make. I trace it all back to then. Her and the snow and the sun. Smiling through it, she said she would do it again.
I spoke a promise soon after finding out that I was going to be an aunt, that I'd like to be the sort that Mia talks about in La La Land, so full of life and inspiration that you can't help but remember the joy. Life is never always going to be happy, but that doesn't mean we always have to be sad or focus on the bad. It's about finding the balance and loving living in that balance. That's why we need art, stories, love. They help on the hardest days, and there always will be harder days. That's why there are stars at night. Run fast, laugh hard, be kind, as the doctor would say. It's not running away, but running towards just how much life there is to be lived.
Every breath holds a moment, everyone a chance to take. You can see it if you close your eyes. We already know the way. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing down the sun. Oh, we've just begun. It's a winding road of all the
good and the bad, the dreams lived and regret remembered. Always keep going. Always keep those that remind you that you're enough and just why you're still trying close at hand. Whoever said you have to live this life all alone? Even cats need somebody. You're allowed to feel the things. You're allowed to want to quit. You're allowed to think that you'll never get past this. But eventually, you have to be willing to try. I need you to be willing to try. Remember the good parts? Hold on to those. Please, hold on to those.
Can I show you the best places to hide and the moments where they keep the magic? Take my hand, dance down these halls, the faded carpet, the dear remembered shows. If you stand right here, no one can see you but you hear all. Sit yourself in front of where my name used to reside on the rusted blue. It's a safe space when crowds get to be too much. When you walk into the black box, always look up. See the shadows of memories past and to be made. Nod to them and take up your space. This is yours just as much as it could be anyone else's. It's not only about the moments when you're on stage. It's the struggles you conquer, the lessons you learn. It's realizing that directing is guiding the story and acting is about collaboration. That the magic of theater is held behind these curtains. Performance, college, is so much more than the finished product. It's who you spend your time with. The nights you stay up way past okay, laughing till your eyes shine. It's the study sessions and the markings of habits on the walks to and from class. How priorities shift, but dreams always remain. How time seems to drag by while racing at the speed of light. It's becoming more of who you are every time you make a choice, and mourning what you thought would be when doors open and close. Impossible things happen every day, before expectations can exist, where you're allowed to simply be, tell your story, reach past obstacles, and dream. Step into that opportunity of what you wish could be, and perhaps the stars will align, the moon may shine, and time can be on our side.
And as always, here's to what comes next. Thank you, University, for the lessons. Thank you, friends who made it all worthwhile. Thank you, professors and mentors who invested love and energy into my experience. To my friends and family at home and those far away. I couldn't have survived this long without each and every one of you. So thank you. This is your story just as much as it could be mine. So let's make ourselves proud. The world may not be ready, but some of the best occurrences begin as a surprise.
Thank you for coming on this journey through university. This has been my letter to you.